Okay, so we've made it to the kitchen table, or in this case the dining room table, where we're going to do the presentation. Before we sit down, I make sure we have the shoes. No shoes, no presentation. The customer brings out the shoes, we admire, and you make a big deal out of the shoes. Oh, these are great shoes. All the detail in the shoe will show up, all the different textures. You get every little thing. These are just great shoes to do. Okay, in our example here, we're using black Air Jordans, but again, mostly what you do are crib shoes or walking shoes, but these are the ones we just grabbed for this presentation, so this is what we use. Okay, so those are the shoes that we want to have done. Great, now let me tell you about the company. It's called the Sentimental Bronze Shoe Company. We've been bronzing shoes for over 80 years. Everything's done by hand, done individually, and everything that we do is guaranteed forever. Okay? Also, just to let you know, you got us from most likely Stride-Rite or Babies R Us, or maybe even a fair. So I always talk about how, what that store is like. That's a great store. We've been working with them for many years, just to sort of build credibility and understand that these stores have a good reputation. And we represent those stores, so we have a good reputation as well. So I'm starting out showing. Okay, so we gave the basic information about the company. The next thing, I start pulling out the different finishes. Shiny bronze. Okay, this is all shiny bronze. Then I can do them in antique bronze. The antique bronze is a really nice finish. It brings out the little detail a little bit more in the shoe. But the shiny bronze, you see a lot of detail as well. Two of the finishes I'm going to show you, I have pewter, okay, and sterling silver. Now the sterling is all lacquer finished. You never have to polish it. All right. Now, just in terms of pricing, the base price is the shiny bronze. Antique bronze runs $30 more, pewter runs $60 more, sterling adds $100. So that's how it goes. Now I'm going to give you all the prices in the shiny bronze. Okay. Now these are all different ways of having your shoes done, and again, everything I'm showing you can be done in any finish. Start out showing you picture frames. All right, and these are 8x10 picture frames. Okay, and I could do these in three different types of bases. I could do them in bronze bases, walnut bases, or granite, or marble bases, or the stone bases. I put those in one category. The 8x10s are $3.25 in the shiny bronze, or $2.99 in the oval. And the stone bases do add a $30 upgrade no matter what you do. Okay, so those are different prices on the 8x10s and the ovals. Okay, again, these are the granite bases. The granite bases are really nice. They go especially well with the pewter, the antique, but they really go with everything really nice. With the pewter in particular, because you have the grays with the blacks. Okay, you can do it on a very simple, standard 7x7 inch base. Again, granite, or marble, or walnut. Okay, I have bookends. Okay, and I also have acrylic bases. So at this point, I have the customer pick out what they like the best. And they either, if they're having a hard time, I sort of separate it and make it like two issues. Well, let me ask you a question. Which finish do you like the best? Oh, they like the antique bronze the best. Great. So I get rid of these, put these away. And then I ask them, oh, which finish did they like the best? And they'll say, which base did they like the best? They say they like the bookends. Okay, right? The bookends are $3.35. Now, what we do and everything's, we engrave it, and it's $15. And what we do is put an engraving plate on the shoes where we put baby's first, middle name, and birth date. What's the baby's name? And the customer responds by saying their name, the child's name. And that's how now this is the beginning of the order tag close. We start filling out the tag, so the baby's name is Max, okay, and you can put middle name or no middle name or last name. You don't generally want to put all three names, first, middle, and last, because it's a lot that goes on the engraving plate. Or some people really like to have the last name on it, and want to put the little middle name, but then I suggest just the middle initial. Okay, and then we put the birth date in numbers 11608. Okay. Now you ordered the bookends, which is $3.35, antique bronze, which adds it's $3.65, plus $15 engraving. Okay, so it's $3.65 plus the 15. Okay, times the tax, whatever your local tax is in the area. Okay, so we're writing out the receipt. $412.30. Okay, now let me just verify the address. The address is such and such street, Fort Collins Court, Bayport, New York. Yep, 11705, very good. And we're doing 2, style, finish, okay. Grab the end. Okay, great. So now how it works, it takes 3 months to do. You pay the balance on delivery. We take deposit on it now, we take check, cash, MasterCard, or Visa, and we take half now and half when it comes. Now, at this point, it's very important for you to remain silent and let the customer sort of work out the details on how they're going to pay. And what I do while they're figuring that out, I figure out the total, and then I simply divide it by 2. And like in this instance, the total is $412.30. The deposit will be $206.15, and the balance is $206.15. I take the shoes. Here's the tag that I filled out. I take the shoes and I attach them to the tag. Very important that you attach the shoes securely to the tag so you know whose shoes they are when you get home. Also, you'll be in trouble if you don't. So I attach the shoes to the tag, double knotting everything, okay? And I fill out the receipt, give them their style number and tag number and date. So then I go over with the customer. I say, okay, here's your receipt. Okay, just so you know, this is the company, the Broad Shoe Company, phone number. Total deposit balance. Okay, you're going to pay COD, and it takes 12 to 14 weeks. Okay. Now, right before it's ready, just so you know, we send you a postcard in the mail saying thanks for your order, your shoes are on the way, and then it gets delivered right to your door. You pay the balance on delivery. If they come and you're not there, the postman leaves a little yellow slip, and you bring it to the post office and pick up everything there. That's it, very simple. And the last thing that we ask every single customer, by the way, do you have any friends or relatives that you know might be interested in having the baby shoes brought? And there's a place right on the back of the tag and has a room for referrals. Referral business is great business. You should be writing out of one, and once you get going, you should really be writing 1 out of 8, 1 out of 7 orders should be from a referral. Alright, so you take that information down there, then we pack everything up, make sure you have the shoes, this goes to the customer, and that's it. Very basic.